Hi guys, and welcome back to Opal MINT. I am Ashley, and I am obviously not at home, but at my sister's house, my parents' house. And today is Christmas Eve when this video is going up, so I figured I would show you how I travel with my painting supplies. So when I do go to my parents' house for the night for Christmas or holidays or just for the day, show you what I bring and maybe paint a little something. I also take this in my car and do my car painting as well, so you'll kind of get a glimpse at what I carry when I paint while traveling. So light inside the house is not the greatest, so I'm doing my intro out here. You can probably hear the outside noises, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go inside and sit at a table to paint. But yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas. I'm so excited that you are here with us on Christmas Eve. And let's go ahead, sit down and start painting something. All right, so there might be some random background noise. I will try to minimize that as possible, but here is what I'm currently carrying to travel. And it sometimes changes and I change out the paint that I bring, but this is the Paganol, the Syndac. And after Christmas, I will have something different because my husband is getting something made for me. But this one it's just not quite big enough for what I carry. And this is too short for the brushes that I like to carry too. So this is what I'm using right now, but I am getting a new solution for my car painting and travel painting soon. So anyways, this is the Syndac from Paganol. If you have just a couple of things and like a little 5x7 piece of paper, and like I can carry a little paint in it, this works fine. You need short brushes for this to work, but this does work. I normally put paper back here in the back pocket, but I have been carrying this and I just keep this in my purse along with this collapsible water cup. I do have some water brushes in my car as well that are just like in a cup holder because I paint all the time. There's paint everywhere. Anyways, this is from, oh, it's on the back, Paper Republic, and I paid way too much for this for what it is. I like it, but it was like $75 for this piece of leather. Let me show you. You can buy different inserts for it. And I really like having this in my purse so I can paint anytime. But this right here was like $75. One piece of leather with little elastics on it. And then you have to buy paper to go in it. I bought the watercolor paper one and I will not buy this again because this was $40. That is so much. I'm gonna see if I can make my own. It is nice and thick, which is nice, and it lays flat, which I like. And I believe it's actually supposed to be cotton paper, but it dries super uneven and there's a lot of blooming that happens. So I'm not a fan of the paper itself, but I am a fan of the idea. So I think that once this one is finished, which I'm almost done with it, I am going to see if I can possibly cut paper and make my own. But we're going to stand and paint today. Obviously, I was getting in the Christmas spirit the last couple ones, and I am sitting at my mom's house, and I took an ornament off the tree, and I figured I would paint this little gnome. He lights up. So I figured I would paint this ornament with you today, and yeah. And there's like just regular paper in here for writing down notes. And I have like, oh, I have some sketches in here from what my husband is having made for me, actually. We were talking about the different pockets and stuff that it needs. Okay, so the paint I currently have in my travel roll here is paint from Holbein. Come on, open. I don't know if these colors are going to be the right colors for this, but I may have to adjust. We'll see. And some of the brushes that I carry with me, I carry some Blackwing pencils. Here's a couple of other pencils. I got a mechanical one. I have a fine liner, but I have my silver black velvet in here, and I currently am carrying 2 of my Tintoretto travel brushes. I used to have these in the palette that they came in from A Gallo, but I don't really enjoy the A Gallo paints, and so I'd only use these when I was painting with A Gallo, but I wouldn't reach for them because I don't like the paints. So I put them in here, and I've been using them a lot more, and I use them at home as well. I just really like these brushes. I probably should get some from Tintoretto that aren't travel brushes as well, but for now I use these. So I'm going to use the size 4 Tintoretto travel brush. I also have a couple of other travel brushes. This one's from Fumui. You can get these really inexpensive on Amazon. The brush itself is very good. The case that it comes in is metal, which is good, but it's really heavy and a little back heavy. The Tintoretto one is very finely balanced. This metal is not as heavy, which normally when you think heavy, it's good quality, but I just feel like this is too heavy, too back heavy, especially if I'm doing like fine details. But it's a very good brush. It's a little bit harder to hold. So the Tintoretto one is very nicely balanced. So, okay, let's go ahead and start painting. So I just have this little collapsible travel cup, and these are the Holbein paints. Let's see, should I sketch this? Probably should. All right, so let's sketch a gnome really quick. The lighting in here is awful. There's shadows everywhere. I'm so sorry. Okay, we've got a big nose. Figure out how I'm going to paint the white beard. Here's the bottom of the gnome. Kind of goes out and has little arms. Okay, so there's the little gnome. Let's do, I don't know if I'll do this exact pattern on the hat, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, you probably can't even see any of that sketch, can you? Okay, there's my little gnome. I'm actually going to start with the nose, I think. Is that weird? Okay, I'm just going to get some of this color and paint the little nose. My child is so noisy. Okay. Here's kind of an orangey red. I already mixed up on the palette, so I think I will start here. This new gnome is cute. The red blood on the nose. That cute. Well, that wasn't rolling. I splattered some paint on it and I called it done. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you are having fun with family right now. I guess this is actually our last video for the year. Oh wow, I didn't think about that. Kylie and I are going to take a couple of weeks off now, so we are going to enjoy the holidays with our family and take some time off after our 24 days in a row. So that's the end of this year, and we'll see you next year. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What was the beep? Lincoln, I need you to either in or out. You need to close the door. Oh, thumbnail. That's upside down.